What's good, everybody in the building, man? It's your boy Tonyd2wild checking in once again, back with a banger today, guys. And today we got something very special in the building that we've been waiting for pretty much all year, because we knew about this since last year, and it's going to be a very monumental, very special release coming in November. We also got some other shoes that we want to talk about, so we're going to put these off to the side. If you want, you can always skip to this, but we do have some other sneakers that are set to be coming out very shortly. Now, this one in particular, 905, 902, it says make way, and this is a Nike P6000, but it says Nike Party 6000 on the box. I put in the actual style code, was unable to find anything on this shoe whatsoever. I don't know nothing about it. I couldn't find anything about it. Nothing about the release, nothing about when it's releasing or anything, but it is a Nike P6000 called the Nike Party 6000, which is pretty cool. Special box. You have a little ribbon right here, first place, no last, make way. I'm pretty sure some information on this will probably be coming out very shortly, but there hasn't been much any extra information about what this particular shoe is or what's it about. 902, 905, 416, Nike Party 6000. You got some people on the box, some ladies down there. You got a DJ down there. And what I noticed is a whole bunch of ladies also right here as well. But from what I'm seeing, it says 8.5 and 7. So I'm wondering if this is a women's release. It says US 8.5. So there is no W or no women's on there. And even on the box, it doesn't say women's. It says just, oh no, it is a women's. Women's 8.5, men's 7. I don't know much about it. I just saw this and I thought it was pretty cool, the box itself, and wanted to kind of showcase it. We'll probably figure out a little bit more about this in general, but we haven't really touched any P6000s. If you look at it, it almost looks like an Air Max 95 with this type of outer guard on top of it. But I wanted to showcase this. Not much information on this particular one to know what it is, when it drops, or anything of that matter. But stay tuned. You'll probably be seeing it very soon. But I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this one down below. Now, we got another shoe out here that was supposedly said to be releasing on Christmas Day, but it seems like it got pushed forth a little bit. And what I'm seeing from Hibbets, I've seen other sites out there as well, but Hibbets has it literally right now launching on November 1st. And the retail on it is, I believe, $150. And looking at it now, the retail is $170 November 1st on Nice Kicks. And this one's a little bit more special to the hometown. I'm pretty sure a lot of the AT-aliens out there will appreciate this one. And that is the Nike Diamond Turf 96 Falcons. Now, this one hits a little different for me, but also just as a Nike Diamond Turf in general, because it has Deion Sanders number 21 on the back right here. Some people have also called this the Dirty Bird. You feel me? If you remember that Dirty Bird, do that Dirty Bird. I remember this back in, obviously back in high school, that's back in elementary school, bro. This is Jamal Anderson days, you feel me? Jamal Anderson days and Deion Sanders days for sure, like back in the early 90s. Now, this, of course, though, was not like an original colorway or a colorway being brought back. It's more of an inspired colorway, and it's a colorway that pretty much fits that template of the Atlanta Falcons when Deion Sanders went and played there. This is also the time when Deion Sanders played for the Falcons and the Atlanta Braves and was going in a helicopter from the Georgia Dome to, I want to say Fulton County at that time, Fulton County Stadium. Both of these stadiums no longer exist. Now it's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Turner Field is now over at the SunTrust Bank Park. Before even the Turner Field was Fulton County Stadium, which was basically in the parking lot of Turner Field. Turner Field is now, though, still Turner Field, I believe, and maybe they changed the name, but Georgia State Panthers, they now have that actual stadium, so it's still there. It was a phenomenal stadium. I like it. I love what they did down there at SunTrust, but I still just love the vibes. It's so much more to do at SunTrust, that whole area. They built it out like a little city, but Turner Field has had a very nice appeal to it. Georgia Dome, kind of similar, but I prefer Mercedes-Benz over Georgia Dome, the size-wise. Bam! With that said, though, you got here an overall just Atlanta Falcons colorway with the suedes and leathers. $170 on the price point. You got the 21 on the back that's stitched in with the Nike on the back. And for the most part, you know, they've been doing a thing for the most part when it comes to the Deion Sanders DT96. We got some other models that are going to be releasing down the pipeline, like the San Francisco 49ers is getting a colorway. I believe it was like the first Diamond Turf. Other Diamond Turfs are coming down the pipeline. So we're seeing like a full-fledged just lineup of those new Deion Sanders sneakers. Now, the white and black pair I do own. I did not get the, I did show the black and white pair. This pair in particular, I know I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. I love the colorway. I think they're fire, but I just know if I cop it, I do like it. And if I cop it though, I won't be wearing it anytime soon. You know, I just have this same colorway so much. But I do feel like people in Atlanta will eat these up. And hey, if I was like given this, you know, this shoe was just given to me, or you know, a gift, I would definitely rock it then. Like it's a very comfortable shoe. It's a great looking shoe. It's easy to rock. You can rock it with it strapped up if you want. I prefer the strap to be out. That's just me personally. Like this is how I like to rock mine. But you can rock it really either way. That's how we used to rock it back in the day though, like this. You know, and some people like that thing to be flapping around, but you can rock it like this. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, that's how we would have rocked it back in the day, but now I might even would go for this as well. I wouldn't wear no Jordan 1, Air Force 1 mid like that though. Strapped up, like we can't, that's too much. That's too much. You gotta let that strap breathe. You just gotta set it up a certain way. There's a certain way you can set that strap up so that it doesn't like get flappy dappy on you, because these type of straps, if you do like, you know, not do it right, it'll be flapping around like a damn dog tongue, you feel me? Now the box comes in that old school Nike box right here. As always, Nike DT Max 96, blacks, white / TM anthracite, size 9 with a 10.5 on the bottom for the ladies out there. And these are supposedly now releasing on the 1st of November. So they are right around the corner. So if you're looking forward to this, make sure you hop on this one ASAP Rocky. Now, man, this is a big one right here, bro. Now, I thought the Air Force 1 Terror Squads were big, which they were. You know, it was a shoe that once released as like a very sought after sample, the very limited sample, then released to the general public. And I love my pair. With that said, guys, we are finally getting a general release of the Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang Clan. Whew. Now, this is big, bro. I actually bought a pair of Nike Dunk Highs from my brother Rob Dollar. I believe it was like the Iowa colorway, which was pretty much this shoe without, it was pretty much the poor man's Wu-Tang Dunk. These originally came out in 1999. Only 36 pairs for friends and family. The 36 number supposedly was because of the 36 Chambers album. This one in particular, if you see the Nike Dunk High of it being in the pollen or the yellow and black, referencing the Killer Bees. The Killer Bees was overall Wu-Tang and affiliates, like collaborative group. They produced the album The Swarm. That's where I guess some of the inspiration of the actual colorway itself. But then, like I stated before, the 36 pairs was also a part of the 36 Chambers, is what people have suggested. Now, moving forward, 2024, we are getting a full-on general, or not I wouldn't say general, it's probably select retailer, but an official release of the two, and it will be on November 9th. The retail price point currently right now is set to $150. You see it comes in the black box, the special box, Nike Dunk High Retro Premium Black / Pollen White, size 8.5, 10 on the bottom. And of course you got right there the Wu right there on the back, embroidered, lovely, great quality. The materials is definitely feels like a premium material. Reminds me a lot of that material that was featured on the Jordan 1 Pollen, if you remember. A very nice tumbled leather on the blacks as well as on the yellows that kind of all work together, not one different than the other. And crazy. The insole is black with a yellow Nike. You got, once again, like I stated before, Wu-Tang embroidered, and she's lovely. She is lovely. This shoe, though, definitely added to the collection. Possibly double up shawty if possible. One to stock, one to rock. This one, in my opinion, is better than the trap. I hate to compare. I don't want to be like that, but just to explain how much I like this shoe. Like this one, it hits way different to me than the Terror Squad. For the fact that it's Wu-Tang as well, but for the simple fact that I like the shoe more, you feel me, over an Air Force 1 Nike Dunk. And when it comes to that, like one of the big inspirations and big things about this is because before the time of this shoe that dropped in 1999, the Nike Dunk was a basketball shoe. Then later on the Nike Dunk Low and then SB, you know, moved forward as a skating shoe and then later on in streetwear fashion. But Wu-Tang kind of brought a whole nother appeal to this particular shoe, the same way you got Run DMC with the Adidas line, and the same way that you have with the Wu bringing a basketball shoe to the streets in a way, and showing that Nike can kind of connect artists alongside with sneakers. And you saw that with this shoe right here in particular. So very big. We're gonna do a full-on in-depth review on this one as well because there's much more to talk about. I mean, I can't talk about the shoe without talking all about the Woo and everything that they've done and their inspiration to me, their inspiration to the sneaker culture, to the game, the rap game, the clothing game, all the above. And RZA, just, you know, what he did with them and what they did as a collaborative. There's a lot to talk about, and we will definitely cover all that in the upcoming review. But the shoe itself, this off the rip, it looks good as it is, and it's worth every hype that's going to make the people mad that you're hyping it up. You already know what it is. This shoe right here definitely is going to sell out. If it doesn't sell out, I might have to just go ahead and just, it is what it is. Like, I might have to just hang it up, honestly. I ain't going to say I ain't going to hang it up because me say something like that, I'll end up getting like Drake where, you know, I place a bet and then it just don't work, and then then y'all going to really want me to, you know, shut my channel down or something. But I don't expect these to just be flopper doppers. And in my opinion, this shoe is a Nike Dunk High. It's not an SB. And it is a collab because it has the logo. I'm surprised they don't have like WT on here or something because I believe the Air Force Ones had the TS on it. But with that said, once again, the same way with the Halloweens that were just Nike Dunks lows, it's dope to see the highs, the Nike Dunks, and specifically the highs get their due treatment because everybody just wants the SBs. Nobody cares about regular Nike Dunks at this point. Well, they'll care about this one very, very shortly. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, there overall, the shape and everything, it just looks different as well. Like the toe box, it doesn't look super bulky as some of those older Nike Dunks and even the recent. Like I think I still have them, the black and yellow ones. If I do, I'll bring them up and compare the two of it because it was pretty much like the poor man. I hate to say that, but it was the Wu-Tang that you could actually grab because we couldn't grab this one because there's only 36 pairs. But now it's going to be available. And it's coming very soon to select retailers out there. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.